Hello everyone, welcome back. Between this recording now and the last one, it's been about a week and there's been quite a bit that has happened this week. So there are quite a few transactions to go in, update, correct, things to put in, things to take out, I don't know. We'll see as we go on. There are going to be some overspends that have occurred and that are going to stay until the next paycheck. So we'll take a look at those. This is money that I sent for my sister for food. She graciously bought me some food this weekend. I think it was on Sunday because I was hungry. But then she wouldn't tell me how much she spent, so I sent her 15, just kind of trying to meet somewhere in the middle. Usually that's about as much as we send back and forth if one of us gets food for the other. So, but she did get me food. I had a little bit of an accident on Sunday with a mandolin. Please be cautious if you are using anything sharp in the kitchen, but specifically a mandolin. Yeah. I did go to urgent care. It was an urgent care emergency room hybrid thing. I guess they're popping up, at least where I'm at. They're newer and they're starting to crop up. I don't know how much that's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to eat into the funds that I have set aside for the surgery, which it's inevitable. I went because the cut was a little bit worse than anything I've ever done to myself in the kitchen. So anyway, just be cautious when using a mandolin. That's all I can really say at this point. Okay, so transfers and payments and the working balance. Oh, this is cleared. So that is a correct working balance there. For the checking, this is the transfer and then the payment for the car. So that looks good. Oh, I should have proved them first, but that's okay. All right, for freedom. So I'm gonna add a scheduled transaction. I was paying the Prime membership through the Sapphire card, but I changed it over to this one instead, the Freedom, just because all of the other monthly subscriptions are in the Freedom and I'd rather just have it all in one card. The vet discount though, that's gonna go into the vet insurance expenses category because that's where I have it. Now, I don't know if I want to go ahead and put in all of the bills as scheduled transactions. I had the monthly subscriptions or the monthly fees scheduled because I had about twice as much as what I have right now, but steadily I've been canceling here and there as much as I can. So right now, this is all I have left. It's just those four. Google One, I don't know what I'm going to cancel. That one is only $2 though. And Prime, I'm debating whether to cancel it or to just do it annually. It does come out cheaper doing it annually. And there are a few things that I get from Amazon. I don't know. I'm still debating whether to change it to yearly or just get rid of it. I'll see how it goes for another couple of months before I make a decision on that. So that one's there. And then the vet discount is fixed. So let's look at these. That's the payment. And that's the food for my cat. He's fully transitioned to his dry food, his new dry food. I was trying to do the thing where they say, oh, acclimate them by still giving them the old food and then exchanging some of the amount for the new food and then more of the new food, less of the old food as, like a couple of weeks. No, this cat decided that he liked the taste of the new food better. So he was essentially picking out the kernels of the new dry food and eating those. And it was very, very obvious because I think the old food is a little lighter in color than the new food, or vice versa. One of them is lighter than the other. So you could just tell that he was picking and choosing to eat the new food and leave the old food kernels out. So, I mean, he said he's good to go. What am I going to do about it? Google One, and that is cleared actually. So this 48, so that's correct. That was groceries. this Amazon though, it's not wellness. That's going to be a split. His fountain, his beloved fountain, the fountain that he absolutely loves to drink water from and will get very sad if it runs out or very angry if I take too long in cleaning it, broke. The motor broke, and it's about a 7 to 8 year old fountain. So I figured, let me just repurchase it, get a new one, and let's go from there. Well, the size that I got, which it's meant for like one cat, they no longer had that one in stock, and I don't actually know if they're going to bring it back in stock. They only had the bigger one that holds more water. So I figured it looks exactly the same. He'll be fine. Let me get the bigger one. It was only $40. Oh my goodness, this cat. He would sit there with the bigger one and he would just stare at the water and then look up at me as if he completely forgot how to drink water. And I'm over here like, dude, what is going on? You know how to drink water. I actually had to sit down with him and like be like, look, it's water. And I was like splashing on the water and letting him lick it from my fingers and try to guide him to the little spout, which is what he loves. It's like drinking. It's like running water, you know. He will not drink standing water. But luckily, it's been a few days, so he's doing fine. He's drinking. So but it was crazy. It was as if I had gotten him something completely, absolutely different. Even though it was just because it's a little bit bigger, so it's a little bit taller. That's fine. Oh, the second split is actually Stray Kids. Oops. Okay, let's fix this again. So the fountain. Wait, hold up. Cancel this and fix this. There we go. It's Stray Kids. This is earplugs for me and my boyfriend, just in case. We're not right by the stage, but we're pretty close to it. So, and it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be really loud. And I'd rather not get like a headache or a migraine mid-concert and have to like step out to try and calm it down. So if it gets to be too much, I'll have a set of earplugs. And then my boyfriend requested them, so I figured I'd get two. The hair salon is actually cleared. So we should have 370, 378. That's good. And then I'm going to add these in just so I can see them in the budget, even though they are still pending. Okay, Sapphire. This 5058 is actually for the home fund. It's not wellness. And then the payment here. And 5058 should be our working balance. And then the Volvo payment, closer and closer to 5,000. That's looking great. All right, so the interest 992 and the balance should be 53.78 and 80 cents. That's good. And I think, what is this? Oh, I forgot to approve that one. Okay. All right, so all of that looks good. And let's see here. So Bastian is overspent a little bit because of the water fountain mishap. Food delivery, I did have the 50 I sent to my sister, and then I did order food yesterday on the 8th. For some reason, yesterday I was in a lot more pain than I was on Monday. And I think it's because the doctors at the urgent care did let me know to unwrap it, leave it unwrapped for a few hours more if possible, just so it wasn't like letting it breathe, I guess. That was painful. It was intense. As soon as I wrapped it up again, the pain dulled down. I don't know if it's just the pressure of the wrapping But yeah, it didn't feel good. So I did get myself something to eat. I was hungry and it was too painful and I didn't want to be in the kitchen slicing and dicing with my left hand. I'm not that good on it with the left hand and I didn't want to have another accident with a knife and cut something off on my fingers. So, uh, let's see. And the home fund will be taken care of with the next check. So will the food delivery, and so will that extra for Bastian. Oh, I do want to move the dental surgery category over to sinking funds because there's a lot of money in there and I don't want to see it and then think, oh, I can use this. I can use this for something else that I need and fund it again before I miss the money because that doesn't work for me. That mentality doesn't it wouldn't be good. I'm not good at following it. Um, I will use it and I'm a little bit afraid to use it. So if I move it out of sight, hopefully it stays out of mind unless I'm planning on putting money in there. Okay. Um, hmm. I'm still under for right now in the groceries. I have a little bit left over in beauty. I don't plan on using this for anything else. So I could probably move that to one of these that are overspent right now. Basically the only one that I didn't have a plan for was Bastian. So whenever that comes in. Oh, wellness. Usually I do 100 for wellness just to have a little bit of extra money in there as a precaution. I don't think I'm going to use the entire thing this month. I might just use this 50 here, maybe 60 if it comes to that. So if I do have any left over, I will probably go ahead and use that to cover Bastian. And then that will solve that issue. So one of the things with a lot of these extra categories is I try to put a little bit more than what I think I'm going to need for times like this, where another category I might have something come up, like my cat's favorite fountain of all time breaking. No, but seriously, before this fountain, I tried like 3, 4 others, and he just did not like any of them at all. Like he would lose interest within a few days and he would never go back to it. And this is the one that he has stuck with. This is his ride or die fountain. I am not exaggerating. This is his favorite thing in the world. Hopefully, besides me, but the fountain might be top 1 and I might be somewhere in the top 10. So but yes, I think that is all I had. Once again, be very cautious in the kitchen when using any sharp object, especially a mandolin. I learned that one the painful way. But that's all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.